Kanye West and Ty Dolla Sign released Vultures 2, but man, it has been a roller coaster for fans.
Why is that?
On Well, first at like 2 a.m. on Saturday, they dropped a single. Later Saturday, they dropped Vultures 2.
They
But
did.
apparently, Vultures 2 is incomplete. If you listen to the album, there are tracks that you can tell are not finished. They sound like reference tracks. Apparently, there are problems with the mix. Kanye has updated the album more than once since releasing it, and people are not happy about what is going on with Vultures 2.
Really?
There's a track where in the second half of the song, you can hear that he's just trying to get the flow. There's not really complete words. So it's like Drake, hoodie, glasses, yeah, but no words.
But
He's
okay,
just,
so
and
oh,
then there are other songs where the hook is super loud and the vocals for the verse are mad low.
was this an accident?
He has updated the album a couple of times, and so he's doing his living art thing, as they say, as his fans try to say, rather.
I'm not interested in a half album. I don't want. If you want to take me through your creative process, then let's have a conversation about that. And through that, okay, fine. But you just putting it out and then having people go look for it and it's incomplete. No, keep it.
Well, and that is why people are in a frenzy, because there are some people who say, you know, this is uh this is an incomplete album and it shouldn't exist. And there are other people who feel it's dope that Kanye is
No,
hearing the problems and fixing them in real time.
no. No, you know why? Because like I'm so tired of y'all. I am so tired of all of you who think that Kanye West does something and is stupid, but you think it's avant-garde. Go away. Go away. Y'all can all go live on an island together so y'all could praise him and follow behind him like sheep. I'm just tired. Like I'm so tired of that. How about it's not quality and it's okay for us to say that?
I agree.
I will not be listening to it. I'm sorry. No.
I was on the fence and I would have did it for the pod.
Yeah.
What did you
I would
say?
have done it for the pod, but
Wait,
I
what
didn't
you
want
say?
to. I
I
said,
said
of
I
course
was
you
on
were.
the
Oh,
fence.
I said, of course you were. I would
Oh,
expect you to be on the fence.
okay.
You don't take such a hard stance on Kanye the way I do. You don't, and
Well,
that's fine. Like, that's not a knock to you or anything like that. I'm just saying, I think I take a much harder. I'm not doing it today with him than you do.
I'm a Kanye fan,
Mm,
and I dislike when Kanye does the bullshit, and I am pretty clear on when he does the bullshit. But I want to hear good Kanye music. The problem is, I haven't heard good Kanye music in a long time. I'm not saying good Kanye music doesn't exist, but the kind of Kanye I like, because there's different kinds of Kanye, but the kind of Kanye I like, I haven't heard in a long time. Some say he needs his ghostwriters back.
but that's why I was gonna say, like, I thought I was a Kanye fan too, but like at some point for me, the bullshit started to outweigh everything else. Like at some point for me, his antics, his nonsense, like this sort of thing started getting on my nerves. I mean, not to mention
Well,
like all of the
we
things
did a
that
whole
he's done.
episode about why we not fucking with Kanye no more.
Yeah, and
I
I
mean,
was
that
just
was what, a year ago,
years ago now.
something like that. Yeah,
But so yeah, so I was about to say, and that's not to mention all of the things that he's done to create distrust with within the culture. But like I'm just tired. Then just give us whatever it's supposed to be. And like if you want to go do something that's ooh super cool and dope because you're working on it, well, don't tell me you're releasing an album and then release nonsense.
Well, let me ask you, what's better? Kanye saying he's dropping an album and actually dropping it, but it's not finished. Or Kanye saying he's dropping an album and changing the release date for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. I know it's the lesser of two evils I'm asking you. But I figure if the US government can do it, so can I.
Kanye could delay his album. I'm not I'm not asking for any artist to give me unfinished work.
Okay.
I think that's what documentaries are for. I think that's what reality shows are for. I think that's what those listening parties that he does. I think that's what those are for. The actual album, I don't think that's what that's for. I'm sorry, I don't. So if he needed to
I hear
wait
that.
another 6 months to release it, people would have waited 6 months for him to release it. Nobody would have said, "Oh man, gosh, Kanye, you again, taking forever." I mean, people might think that, but like, people are still. My point is, people are still going to wait for it. People are still going to listen to it when it comes out. But to have that, to be a fan and be disappointed that it's not a finished product, nobody's even asking you for it to be good. Good is relative. What I mean is, the least you could
Subjective.
do, right, the least you could do is release a finished album so that people can have the opportunity to decide if they like it or not. You put people in a weird position when you release something and then say, "Oh, still tinkering with it." And Kanye knows what he's doing. I don't think there is anybody on the planet more calculated than Kanye West. Maybe,
Yeah, so
well,
people are
in the music
speculating.
industry anyway.
No, I understand. People are speculating that Kanye's fucking around, that perhaps he's trying to gain more listeners because you're going to go listen to the changes when they're announced. Um, and so I don't know what's going on over there. Um, I think it's smarter to wait until the project is done and meets your standards because everyone speaks about Kanye's musical standards and how weird and crazy they are, how specific he is. Well, then wait till it's met those standards and then release it.
Hmm.
I don't think it makes sense to release an unfinished product. Unless you're going to do some Kendrick Lamar shit and say untitled, unmastered, and say these are tracks that I had and they are what they are. I'm just throwing them out there because they were sitting in the vault and they're not mixed and mastered. And then at least we know, oh, okay, well, then it is what it is. You shared something from the vault, no problem. Um, but I was trying to say before I was cut off 10 minutes ago, I was on the fence about listening to this project. I would have done it for the pod. Um, but
All right.
after hearing what?
No, I'm not good. I wouldn't want to interrupt you. Please carry on.
After hearing all of the things going on, I don't have any interest in listening
Hmm.
because I've only heard bad feedback. And even if I did, oh, eating on the pod too, yeah. All right, what you got over there? Is it unfinished?
Spicy nacho Doritos. And yes, I eat
Holla.
straight from the bag because I live by myself and I'm grown.
I'm gonna say fat people just eat straight from the bag. That's how we get down.
No, I do it just because I can. I do it because no one else lives here.
I understand.
If
I
other
do it
people
with my
lived here, I
daughter. Me and
wouldn't.
my daughter sit here and just we just enjoy the bag together
Yeah,
on
yeah.
some fat shit. till I realized, okay, it's probably time to cut us off now.
Well, that's why you shouldn't eat from the bag,
We've
right?
we've had way more than the 12 chip serving.
That's what chip serving is.
Yeah, nobody's doing it. But anyway, yeah, Vultures 2, nobody's doing that either. I'm not gonna listen to Vultures 2. Kanye should figure it out. And I think it's sad that Kanye fans have to deal with so much uh just challenge, right? Like, why can't we just get a dope Kanye album? Maybe you gotta call some other people up and get help for, this creation. I don't know. Um Also, I don't know if it's true because I didn't listen, but I heard that there is a lot less Ty Dolla Sign on this album than the first one.
Wasn't there
It's kind
already
of
much
weird.
that title? I got
No, on
I got
Vultures,
tripped up on
Vultures one, there
this.
was no on Vultures one, there was a good amount of Ty Dolla Sign.
But it was still clearly Kanye leaning, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I
I
think it
feel like
was
when we
putting.
talked about that, we said that.
No, I think the opposite. I was saying a lot of these songs, Ty Dolla Sign did his thing, and Ty Dolla Sign on Vultures one carried some of those songs.
Okay.